I'm Jenny Falter, Thermomix team leader in Melbourne, mother of 2 teenagers and a dog. And today I want you to meet my team, the beautiful Jules.
My name is Elizabeth Tainch McGlade Baloney Potter. That's 3 husbands and a maiden name.
Hello, my name is Melissa. I've been a Thermomix consultant for almost 7 years.
Hi, my name is Monse. I bought my first Thermomix 15 years ago.
I'm Megan Douglas. I've been a Thermomix consultant for around 8 years.
My name's Kate Johnson. I'm a mum of 3 and very new to the Thermomix business.
Hi, I'm Sandy Solitano and I've been a Thermomix consultant for 2 years.
Yes, I do. I have 3 children, 2 girls and a boy. The middle child, a girl, is married. My eldest is 40 and my youngest is 32, which is a little bit scary.
I've got 2 boys who are 18 and 21 who love to eat, which is great because I love to cook.
I have 2 kids. One is 14 and the girl is 11 years old.
I have 3 kids. They're 16, 18 and 20.
I have 3 boys, 17, 15 and 13. And boy, did they keep me busy.
I love yoga, yin yoga. I love singing. The other thing is I've always been big on art. I'm big on caring for the planet as the most I can, recycling, using as little as possible, keeping my footprint as small as possible.
Outside of being a Thermomix consultant, I like to spend time with my family and friends when we're allowed to. I like to travel when we're allowed to and work when I'm allowed to. But outside that, I like craft and my pottering in my garden and puzzles and TV and shopping and anything that keeps me entertained, educated, enlightened, fills in time, relaxes me, just normal stuff.
I love the sea and I'm very lucky to live close to the sea. So I go for regular walks along the beach, and also recently I discovered a stand-up paddle boarding that I love it. So I'm very grateful that working for Thermomix allowed me to work my own hours and to enjoy my hobbies and the things that I love.
I spend a lot of time out in the community. I love helping out with our local sporting clubs. I spend a lot of time on the committees. It's all about just getting the kids out there, having fun, being active, getting them moving.
I like to cook, so that's probably how I joined Thermomix in the first place. And I like reading, so I'm in 2 book clubs, and I like walking, so sort of gentle exercise, I guess you could say.
Well, I've done lots and lots of different jobs and they've all been very, very diverse. I was once you whiz-bang fabulous customs agent. I've worked with photography, I've worked in theatre, singing, of course. I needed a corporate job. Well, I found someone that would give me a go, who trained me, and I virtually became an accountant.
I am a single mum. I have been a widow for almost 15 years now. And I've had lots of different jobs and careers before children and lots of different things after having kids. And what I like about this job is that I can do it around my life, and sometimes I can do it instead of my life. I was diagnosed with breast cancer last year, which was literally the most exciting thing that happened during lockdown. Doing okay now though. I would never have thought that I would have been brave enough to do a Zoom cooking class during chemo with a headscarf, but our Thermomix community are wonderfully supportive, and I felt so comfortable and not the least bit self-conscious doing it. And really at the end of the day, they're interested in my cinnamon scrolls, not really what my head looked like.
Outside Thermomix, I am also, I have been working. I've just recently finished 6 years work part-time on the side of Thermomix, which had kept me busy. I became a consultant because I had very young children at the time, sort of preschool and primary school, and I was looking for a job that I could do from home that was flexible.
I'm Spanish and it's a special needs teacher and a mother of a child who used to have a lot of food allergies.
I've had my Thermomix for 6 years and have absolutely loved it and decided to jump in and explore what this business is all about. I'm very excited about where this could take me for my love of cooking and for sharing how amazing the machine can be.
I work full time as a software trainer and I have my side hustle as Thermomix. So I'm living proof anybody can do this job no matter how busy you are. Whether you work full time, have heaps of kids or no kids, anyone can do this job.
Okay, cool. I'll join. I didn't really think it through. I went, yeah, I can do that. So I had a couple of questions. I went, yeah, I can do that. And I thought to myself, well, I don't have to stay there. I just have to qualify. She gets the points. What am I going to get? Well, it could be fun. And, oh, free cooking classes. Wow, how to use my Thermomix better. Well, I'm still here.
I went to my first demonstration back in August 2014, and I went thinking that I would just sit in the corner and just catch up with a couple of my friends like you used to do at Tupperware parties and things like that. But in the time it took me to fill in my name and address on the customer form, Angie had made a raspberry sorbet and I was just blown away. And I sat there the rest of the time thinking, oh, well, I make that and I make that and the kids eat that and I buy that and they'd eat that and I already make that. And I got to the end of it and I thought I just want to be able to share this with everybody because it just blew me away. And I actually named my Thermomix Jerry after Jerry Maguire because it had me at hello.
One day I went to a cooking class and I really liked the way the team were reacting with each other. So they seemed like friends and it seemed like fun, and I thought, oh, I'd like to do that. So when the form came around and said, would you be interested, I ticked the box, which was really not something I ever thought I would do. And you know, even my husband was like, oh, you know, I'm surprised you're doing that, but I did. And the group leader that I met was very encouraging, and she seemed like the type of person that I would like to get to know and work with, and that was the case, and we became great friends.
So one day my husband was buying me a cookbook from the website and a pop-up window came out and said, do you want to become a consultant? So he encouraged me to do it because I was doing it anyway. And for me, he had the thought of, why not? I can handball him the kids and I can go and meet the new people and do what I like to share, you know, what I know about food, what I know about allergies, what I know about my Thermomix, and I also can learn a lot of things from people. So I thought, what is the worst that could happen to me? And yes, my thought was that I'm going to have a second Thermomix at a discount price, so and I'm going to meet people. So yeah, it was a win-win situation. So I jumped on, and that was 6 years ago.
I studied home economics at university, so for me this is a perfect alignment because I just think it's a great tool for the kitchen.
I became a consultant because I wanted to earn my TM6. So I had a TM5 already and I was determined that I wanted the new version because why not? So I decided I would come on board, earn my Thermomix, and then my intention was to always just leave straight away. 2 years later, I'm still here because I'm having so much fun.
Not so funny, but I was doing a cooking class. It was kind of virtual. It was legal for me to do it in someone's home, but we were Zooming it to all her friends. And I was borrowing somebody's Zoom room because it went for longer and we weren't going to be cut out, and I left all the instructions at home.
I just remember coming home from my first demonstration, which was fortunately at my sister's house, but still, I just drove home that night, just slapping my forehead the whole way home, thinking about everything that I didn't know and everything that I should have said and forgot to say. And you get there, you get over. The first one's always a horror story, but you get over there. We're given so many learning opportunities to just make the most of everything that you learn, who you learn from, and before you know it, and also use your machine a lot, and before you know it, 7 years have passed and you use your machine inside out and upside down.
In my early days, I was involved in a cooking class, and I was making a crunchy carrot salad, and I chopped up the carrots in front of the class, and it sort of did make quite a crunchy sound, and I opened the lid and inside was the measuring cup. It was the clear plastic one at the time, so you couldn't really see it in the bowl, but we certainly didn't serve that crunchy carrot salad that day.
My oopsie moment at a demo, it was at the very beginning of me becoming a consultant. It was one of my first demos. Back then we used to do a beetroot salad, and I think I handled it, or I was doing it with a guest, and we over chopped our beetroot, and in the end it wasn't a salad, it was more like a dip.
My most funniest or awkward moment would have to be when we were doing a cooking experience via Zoom, as we do in Melbourne with all the lockdowns, and I went to show the customers what was in my bowl, and it was liquid of course, and it all tipped out. I'm hoping they didn't actually notice. I tried to look professional and just keep going. What you don't see, you don't know about.
I would like to see someone join our team who wants to make new friends, who would like to learn some new skills, open up their culinary horizons, and someone who would like to encourage other people and enable other people to eat well, good, homemade, from scratch, not necessarily fun-free, because I'm all about the fun cooking, but just to eat well and be able to do it themselves from home. We would like someone to join our team who has got skills and interests of their own that they can share with us and teach us, and also learn from us. You have to have a good laugh. You wouldn't have to have a laugh because we're a bit of clowns in our team sometimes. But you know what? You just have to be brave enough to take the first step.
Of course, it would be really nice if it was somebody that I had inspired to join our business. But really what I get out of it most is just the diversity of people that you meet. Obviously there's a lot of women, but it'd be nice to have some more men, but just the different walks of life where people have come from, different stages, so people with young kids, people with older kids, people whose kids are left home, or people who don't have any kids. Just all sorts of different people that you meet, and the enjoyable times that we have together, where you can share recipes, experiences together. You actually do meet up with your colleagues, a few times a month, and that is actually the fun part.
I would love to see somebody who has something to share and something that they wanted to learn. So yes, I think that the more spices that we have in our kitchen, the nicer the dishes will come and more flavoursome. So yes, come on board if you wanted to share your passion, your flavours, and wanted to have fun with the other spices.
I would like to see anybody that wants to come and have some fun join our team.
So why would you want to join the business? Well, you meet lots of fabulous people. You work in a fabulous team. The culture of Thermomix, I find, is very, very supportive, very, very helpful. And we have lots of choices in coaching that we can have, and there can be people inside the Thermomix business, or they can be professional people outside the Thermomix business.
So this is us. We would love to welcome you on board. And now that you know what you're getting yourself into, if you're keen, then please reach out following the link here in this description below, and I'll be in touch with you soon. Bye.